Does anyone know where the largest collegiate bike race in the nation is held? Or does anyone know which city is home to Indiana's largest land-bound body of water? If you guessed Bloomington, Indiana, then you are correct. Although I was not born in Bloomington, I honestly could say that it has played a crucial role in my life as I was growing up, and I will never forget all that its community has done for me. A little over 5 years ago, I moved to Bloomington from Sacramento. I was just over 13 years old when my parents told me about the move, and I honestly thought that my life would change forever. I didn't know much about Bloomington, only that it was in Indiana, and I thought moving there would make my life a living rural hell. But over time, I've come to learn that my initial thoughts about Bloomington were wrong, and that I love this city for everything that it has to offer. Today, I'd like to inform you about some of Bloomington's defining characteristics and what makes it unique. I'd like to talk about Indiana University and Bloomington's college culture, its diverse amount of outdoor recreation activities, and the city's downtown area. Okay, let's begin by discussing one of Bloomington's key features, Indiana University. Bloomington is home to Indiana University, also known as IU, providing a rich campus culture that enhances both student and local life alike. Like two siblings growing up together, Bloomington and IU are connected in an eternal partnership. Neither would be the same without the other. IU brings in over 40,000 students each year that bring an endless amount of energy and vitality to the community. The student population brings in a melting pot of cultures, as IU attracts students from all over the globe. Being a local from Bloomington, I could honestly say that during the summer when students are on break, the city feels kind of empty because it's missing the livelihood that the campus culture brings. Aside from student life, IU's campus is also unlike any other in its scenery and architecture. The campus is encompassed by dense woods and forestry and is breathtaking, especially in the fall when the leaves start to change color. Nearly every building at IU incorporates locally quarried Indiana limestone into its design, a deviance from the traditional red brick that you find on most other campuses. And one of the campus's most recognized pieces of architecture, Sample Gates, genuinely lies as the connection between IU and Bloomington. Often as you pass by, you'll find groups, students and locals alike, taking pictures because of its beauty and picture-perfect opportunity. The site honestly never gets old. Lastly, IU hosts a number of events that bring together the community and attracts a number of visitors. One of IU's biggest events, Little 500, is the largest collegiate bike race in the United States and is billed as the world's greatest college weekend. Little 500 happens every April and began in 1951 by Howdy Wilcox Jr. as a way to raise scholarship money for students. Throughout the year, students can be seen riding the hills around Bloomington, getting themselves in shape for their race, which is 50 miles for men and 25 miles for women, around the Bill Armstrong Stadium. Not only is Little 500 a bike race, but it brings the community together as locals gather to watch. According to Visit Bloomington, over 25,000 fans come out each year to enjoy Little 500. Little 500 also brings out public figures and celebrities. In 2008, Barack Obama attended, and other celebrities like Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Playboi Carti all have come to Bloomington to perform at Little 500 concerts. Aside from Little 500, Bloomington is also a great place to experience a quintessential college sports weekend. Being one of the Big Ten schools, game days attract fans from all over Indiana and its neighboring states. On game days, especially for football, you can see fans tailgating outside the stadium. When I first moved to Bloomington, I was overwhelmed by the amount of spirit that you would see at the tailgating outside the stadium. But now, especially during COVID, I'm starting to miss how fun it was. Now that we have looked at how IU makes Bloomington unique, let's discuss the city outside of IU and its many wonders. Bloomington offers a diverse amount of outdoor recreation and activities. Only minutes from town, you can find the nationally recognized Hoosier National Forest. According to Visit Bloomington, you can spend a day backpacking through any of the 266 miles of hiking trails, then spend a night or two on any of its campgrounds. Hoosier National Forest also offers a large amount of scenery. It has unique canyon locations with waterfalls, cliffs, caverns, and sandstone rock formations. Its forests, especially during the falls, are breathtaking. and you could forest bathe. And it also has a famous location, Hickory Ridge Lookout Tower, where most people like to enjoy the sunrise and sunset. Bloomington is also home to 3 major lakes filled with fun activities and beautiful scenery. One of its lakes is Griffey Lake, which is just located just minutes from downtown and is a paradise for the avid outdoors person. Although swimming in the lake itself is not allowed, there are opportunities to rent canoes, kayaks, paddleboards, and many more to enjoy the scenery of the lake. There are also numerous trails for hiking through the wooded ridges and ravines around the lake. Another one of its lakes is Lake Lemon. Lake Lemon is one of Indiana's most popular and productive fishing lakes, and is a family-friendly vacation spot lined with homes and guest houses. Lastly, one of Bloomington's most unique features is Monroe Lake, Indiana's largest land-bound body of water. It has 3 public beaches and is an ideal spot for watercraft of all kinds. You can rent kayaks, double-deckers, speedboats, tubes, etc. During the summer, ever since I moved there, my family and I have gone out and rented jet skis, and honestly, it's one of the most fun times that I've had in Bloomington. Although it's beautiful in its natural scenery, Bloomington's urban area, especially downtown, has much to offer as well. Bloomington's downtown area is one of its unique charms, being the most lively and walkable district in the city. Held in downtown is one of Bloomington's most beloved traditions, the community's farmers market. The farmers market is held every Saturday through April and November and is an ample opportunity to socialize with others around town. It brings in over 100 local vendors that sell a variety of foods and goods that are grown and or made in Indiana. You can shop for fresh produce, meats, as well as many other non-food products and unique products such as beeswax and bar soap. Each week there are several pop-up performances by buskers and musicians, as well as special food events and contests. Aside from the farmers market, downtown is also known as a foodie's paradise, with a world of fine food from a variety of international destinations. One of its streets, 4th Street, is a glimpse into a diverse community through a variety of ethnic and international restaurants, as all of the restaurants are packed into a single strip. There are Mediterranean restaurants, Burmese restaurants, Chinese restaurants, Tibetan, Thai, Indian, Turkish, Korean, and Japanese foods. Outside of 4th Street, you can find other local gems housing various goodies like pizza parlors, burger places, wings, and many more. Each summer, Bloomington holds an annual food festival right in the center of downtown, Taste of Bloomington. Taste brings together dozens of Bloomington's best restaurants, local wineries, breweries, and live entertainment, and is a social hub for Bloomington residents. Lastly, downtown is home to various forms of arts and entertainment that keep Bloomingtons entertained year-round. One of the oldest attractions is Buskirk Chumley Theater, which originally opened in 1922 as Indiana Theater and lies in the heart of downtown Bloomington. To this day, Buskirk Chumley is the primary venue for large Bloomington festivals, nationally touring acts, and local performances. Aside from Taste of Bloomington, downtown hosts 2 other large festivals that bring in tourists each year, Lotus Fest and Pride Fest. The Lotus Fest, also known as the Lotus World Music and Arts Festival, is one of the oldest world music festivals in the U.S. and the only festival of its kind in the state of Indiana. Bloomington is lucky to be in the center of this wonderful experience, and many famous artists and performers come in each year. Downtown also hosts an annual Pride Fest, which is a free celebration of LGBTQ people and allies in Bloomington. The festival features live drag shows, performances, various food vendors, and many more. Now that you have a glimpse of where I'm from, let's review what makes Bloomington, Bloomington. Today, I discuss Bloomington's rich campus culture and its connection to Indiana University, the many outdoor recreational activities, and Bloomington's unique downtown culture. In conclusion, my initial thoughts about Bloomington being a rural hell were proved completely wrong by the various amount of activities, festivals, and many more that it has to offer. Although the community commonly held perception of the Midwest is that it's full of boring cornfields and farmland, Bloomington is one place that disproves that perception and really embodies that Midwestern charm that people rave about.